Hi and welcome. This is Homebody Rundown and I'm HR. This video is showing some of the items I'm using for Halloween decorating and then how I decorated a few areas in the house. I've been collecting ceramic pumpkins for a few years. I like the idea of having a lot of one item that I can use for all types of fall decorating. Originally, I was gathering a variety of colors, but it was too busy, so over the winter I painted some so that I would only have a few colors. For the orange, I primarily used a Waverly pumpkin color chalk paint from Walmart. I'll link that in the description. I also picked up some cheaper pumpkins from Hobby Lobby when they were on super clearance after the holidays. I did end up getting a couple black ones, so now I have 5 colors of pumpkins. This is a very heavy cast iron barn that my dad got me years ago. I decided to give it a makeover so it can be a Halloween decoration. I really like this Rust-Oleum flat enamel black spray paint. It's about $10 a can at Lowe's. Okay, now it's September and time to decorate. Specifically for Halloween, I am starting by just pulling out the orange pumpkins and those 2 black ones I got at Hobby Lobby. It's a lot. Collected all the pumpkins and other Halloween decorations, plus a few things I bought this summer. Ordered these plastic bats to stick to the wall from Amazon. They came with little stickers for the back. Found this plate at HomeGoods. I just thought it was really cute and would go well with the plate I got last year. It was $5.99. The garland is from Michaels. It's a felt type material, and I believe I got it when it was 30 or 40% off. Also picked up a couple owls at the local antique stores. I've been wanting to add owls, but a lot of them at stores are cute, and I don't want cute. Here's the barn I painted. I would like to add a few more details to make it look more gothic, but not this year. I also picked up this web at HomeGoods. I'm not sure what it's made out of. It has a wicker look to it, but it's probably plastic. I got the larger size. I really thought it would fit up on the buffet, but it was too tall. I'm going to focus on decorating above these 2 cabinets and buffet in the dining room, this area above the piano in the living room, and this counter area right inside the garage door in the den. Unfortunately, I have to work around the speaker for our very not fancy surround sound, which is just a super old stereo system. I'm pretty sure this is from when I was in college, so it's almost 30 years ago. I'm going to start with the dining room, and the first thing I'm going to do is take down this artwork and bring in a mirror. I think it will nicely reflect the lights. Now I have to unload all the random stuff that I've put here over the summer. We have rope light that runs along the edges of these cabinets, and it has several color settings, so I'm going to change it to purple for Halloween. Ordered this flickering green light off Amazon last year. It works really well in this cauldron, which is actually just a super old planter. Adding in black branches, they really helped fill in the space. This package of bats came with 3 sizes, and the little ones have 2 different styles. There are creases so you can bend the wings out, which makes for a better effect. The little sticky pads do work well to get them to stick to the wall, but I took one off the wall and it came off fine, but the sticker did not come off the back of the bat well. These bats are so fun and cheap. I wish I would have gotten them years ago. Loaded in lots of other stuff, including most of the orange pumpkins, which means I'm going to have to get out the white pumpkins to use in the den area. The bats in this area are great, but I think the MVP here is the purple lighting. It really adds a lot of spookiness. I think the bats work really well above the flickering green light of the cauldron. Because the wings bend out, it creates fun shadows. I did add a couple real orange candles on top of the piano, but I will not light them because I don't want to worry about any drips here. All the candles that are lit are battery operated. As for lighting in the den, I had this old string of orange lights, which I thought would be fun to put in the barn to light it up. And anything that I paint, I never put a real flame by it because I don't know if that's safe to do. I am going to need to add some felt pads onto the bottom of this barn. Since it's cast iron, it's extremely heavy, and when I moved it on this counter, it scraped off all the paint. So I just put creepy cloth over the counter for now to hide those spots. I really like the addition of the white pumpkins. They show up well here, and the orange and yellow lighting looks really nice out here at night. Out of all the new things I bought this year, I think the bats are the best item by far. I hope there was some inspiration or ideas in this video for you, and thank you so much for watching.